All right. So I'm just gonna do this. So a clash. I think the clash probably probably the Golden Boy Chase Elliott's gonna win that one. And we got the duels here. To be honest, I think Ford's gonna have a good year. Ford's gonna have a good Daytona 500. Um, so I'm gonna go with Burton winning the first one. And probably like nah. Where's Kozlowski? Yeah, Kozlowski probably would have a good day. And then for the 500, I mean, Hamlin is a good pick. I mean, he's like the best guy there for the last couple of years, but I don't know. I feel like Ford. I don't know why Ford. I don't know why I think Ford's gonna have a good day, good race, but I'm gonna go. I don't know actually. I'm trying to. Busher. He's a solid guy. He's always there at the end of the races. Like if you look at all the plate races in the last couple of years, he's always there for some reason. Like for no reason at all, he's there, but he is. And I think it's just gonna be a weird 500 because it's a new car, and so Busher's probably gonna end up winning it for some reason. But Auto Club plate race with these. Oh wait, no wait. There's gonna be high horsepower, right? Okay, maybe it won't be that bad. But I think it's gonna be Hendrick. Hendrick starts the season off strong. I'm gonna say. Um, so it's probably gonna be Larson, board ripping on the top, or Reddick. I mean, Reddick's always good at there, but I mean, I don't know actually at Auto Club. Has he even raced at Auto Club before? No, he hasn't. Not in the Cup Series. Well, I don't know. It could be him or Reddick. Vegas. I'm gonna go with Hamlin. He's gonna start off winning early. He's not gonna do like last year. Phoenix. I mean, Harvick's always good at Phoenix. Recently, Truex, Logano have been decent there. I mean, obviously Larson won the championship race last year. I'm gonna go with Truex there. Atlanta, the new one. It's gonna be a plate race, so it's gonna be a wild card for sure. Probably Bell. I'm gonna go Bell. Toyota's not gonna be too bad either this year. I mean, they're all gonna be decent. Coda. I mean, Chase Elliott's the easy pick. I'm trying to think who was good. Oh, Cindric was good last year. He just didn't finish the race. That's the only thing. So I don't know. I'm gonna go with Elliott. I think Elliott's gonna walk the field probably, or I mean Larson's good there too. I don't mind that noise. Richmond. Well, what Bowman won the spring Richmond last year on a kind of a Mickey win. Not to kind of lie, but uh, I think Kurt Busch just won there before. I think Kurt Busch is good. He's gonna get a couple wins this year. I think Martinsville. Hmm. Um, Martinsville. I think Kozlowski. He's always solid there. I mean, Jones is decent if that's somehow the RPM could bring a good car for him. But I think actually, who's been good there sometimes is Byron's been pretty good whenever he has a good car. But I think Larson's probably gonna win that one. Bristol Dirt. I mean, I know everyone favored Bell and Larson last year, and they both crapped the bed. Obviously, they wrecked each other for no reason. And somehow Logano won and Suarez had a good car. Like, just so random. But um, I think I don't know. That one's it's kind of a wild card. I mean, it's gonna be under the lights now, and maybe they'll have the track a little better, not so it's like bumpy all around. And I wonder who's gonna run in the 16 car. That's gonna be interesting in that race because I feel like if it's like Gregson, he'd be super aggressive all the way around. But I think Larson probably will hopefully qualify on the pole and not just do some random ass draw like they've been doing because they finally got qualifying back. All right. So for Dega, Keselowski's always good at play tracks. He obviously won there last year in the spring. He won. He's been pretty good at play tracks, solid. Hamlin's good. Blaney is good. Um, Bubba won there last year. I mean, it's gonna be another wild card. It's gonna be hard to predict this one, but I think I don't know. I'm actually trying to think. I think Logano will pull that one out. He's always solid. Play tracks. I mean, Penske's always been good there. They can tag team with their alliance with Front Row that won McDowell the race at the 500 last year. But Dover, 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 Dover. Truex won there one time. I remember last year it was the Larson domination, and then Bowman just took the lead and won it later, and then oh, they didn't even have a second race. That's right. So I think actually Elliott. I haven't even thought of Elliott. He won there what in like 2018. It was like one of his first wins, or in the first season that he won races. I think he's gonna win, and then he's always been good at Darlington. He just gets screwed over like by Truex that one race in the playoffs. So I think he'll go back to back at Darlington. Kansas, kind of another. Well, no, I got to think they have the new package. That's not 550 anymore. It's a little faster. Kansas, I think Byron's gonna win a race there, and then we have the All-Star break, kind of break for the Open. It's gonna have to be a smaller or lower car. That hasn't. I think Burton's probably gonna win that. He's probably the best car out of the new guys. Because it's maybe Cindric actually. You know what, Cindric. He's probably in a better car, or he's just better. Um, let's see. The race, All-Star race. I don't know. It's Texas. I mean, Larson won it at Texas last year, but I think Reddick's gonna pull out a shocker. He's gonna win the All-Star race, gonna gain some momentum. I think Reddick's gonna have a good year. If RCR can bring good cars, ignore that. They'll have a good thing going for Reddick. Um, the 600. 600 is probably gonna go to like a veteran, someone that has done it a lot. So not like Reddick or Bell. Maybe Kyle Busch will win. I haven't even thought of Busch, to be honest, to win any of these. Yeah, Kyle Busch, it would be good, or maybe Kurt Busch, his brother, or Elliott. I mean, he kind of should have won it in 2020, but Larson obviously dominated in 2021. I don't know. I think I'm gonna go with Larson again, and then Worldwide Technology Race or Gateway, I guess. I don't know. Gateway, I feel like it's kind of similar to New Hampshire, but just bigger all the way around. Um, and obviously Amarola won last year at New Hampshire. That was kind of a he had a good car for once and won the race and clutched up. It's also a new track that not many Cup drivers have ever raced at. I think I'm gonna go with I think Blaney. He's just good at smaller tracks. Blaney will take out a win there. Sonoma, Larson, easy. I mean, Elliott's good at road course guy, but he's never good at Sonoma for some reason. And then Nashville. Nashville. Larson put on a show there last year. Chastain was good at the end of the race. I remember that. I think Byron was up there in second at one point. Also, I haven't thought of Harvick winning anything. I think Harvick might actually win that. I'm trying to think. Um, yeah, Harvick. I'm gonna pick Harvick, and then Road America. I think that's Elliott. Easy. Atlanta, another wild card. Obviously, it's like the third plate track, or it's not even plate tracks anymore. Just super speedway. Basically, it's just a smaller version of Daytona. So another wild card, but also I think a good card will help you. Obviously, you can't just win a race if you have Rick Ware equipment from last year. But I think Bowman will probably pull out something like that. He'd win a race. New Hampshire. Probably gonna be Harvick. I think Harvick will have a good stretch here, winning some races. Pocono. I feel like Pocono will kind of be like crazy like last year's. They're not doing doubleheader anymore. Um, but probably I feel like fuel strategy does come into effect with the stages. I don't know. I feel like it should. I feel like Kurt Busch. I don't know why I have that feeling Kurt Busch would win that race. Just cause like I don't know, but I feel like Kurt could win that. Then the Indianapolis Road Course, I gotta go with Briscoe. I think Briscoe if our, I mean, sorry, not RCR, Stuart Haas can bring some equipment next year that's not like decent, you know, like unlike they did this year, or I mean last year, sorry. I think Briscoe will finally get the win there and not wreck Denny Hamlin. uh, Michigan, well, it's not going to be as much of a plate race in single file train, hopefully, as it was last year with the new package that they have. Uh, so it'll be more of like a skill win, maybe. Blaney won it last year. Was there another Michigan race last year? I'm trying to think. I don't remember. I think down here anyone? I don't know. Suarez, I don't know if he'll win a race. I feel like Trackhouse, they might have a chance of winning. I feel like if it would be anyone to beat Chastain at like a short track or road course, because Chastain last year, I'm not gonna lie, he was kind of good in the low downforce stuff. Like at Coda, he had a good run. Nashville, he's pretty good with all the low downforce. So I mean, he's kind of a ripper on the low downforce. So we'll see how it works. But Michigan, I think Byron is gonna get that one. Byron could bring a dominant car every other week. I feel like he could get that win. Then Richmond, I had Busch winning at Richmond. Kurt Busch, I think his brother, he's always had a good track record there and known for Reckendale Jr. there too. But
oh man, that was tight off turn 2. He's got him. I believe he's got him this time. Oh, he turned him.
No.
Oh, he turned him. No. No.
he might get that win there. And at the Glen, Larson won it last year, and Elliott's won it like the last 3 years before that. And Truex has always been good. I think Truex will finally get his road course win that he hasn't had in a while. Daytona, the playoff ender is going to be someone that's going to need to get in the playoffs. So here, I'm going to see how many winners I have before I make this. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So I got 14 winners. So one guy's going to advance and one guy's going to be in through points. I feel like this winner could be Reddick if he doesn't wreck. I mean, the race in 2020, was it 2020 or 2021, where he got like blocked Bush into the wall and like wrecked half the field. I feel like he's a good plate guy. He can win it. He won the like Talladega race with like damage and Xfinity that one time. I think he can do it. If he can get a good Chevrolet pack going, they can not throw the race like the Chevrolet always does in those restrictor plates. So, all right, so that's the playoff, or that's the last regular season race. So let's decide our playoff field here. So, obviously, number one, I feel like the most wins, I put Elliott and Larson. Let's see, Larson has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wins. Elliott has 1, 2, 3, 4 wins. Harvick has 2. Look, and the rest of them, I haven't have put Hamlin. Man, I forgot Hamlin. I don't know. Hamlin, he's always good, like everywhere, man. I don't know. I might have to put Hamlin as one of these races. Oh man, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put him in New Hampshire. Actually, now that I think about it, Hamlin. If he doesn't get screwed by the rain again, I think last year he got hit by the rain. That was Kyle Busch and Truex and kind of Hamlin. If the rain doesn't happen again, that was weird in that race. But all right, anyway, playoff field, Larson number 1 seed. 2 goes to Elliott. I think 3 would go to Harvick. He's gonna be really consistent. He doesn't have many wins, but he's gonna be consistent just like Hamlin was. Because Hamlin last year didn't even get his win until like the playoff race or the playoffs, and he was like the 2 seed or 1 seed. So yeah, and then Truex has 2 wins. I'm trying to go off wins here. That's usually how the playoff points work. Kurt Busch has 2. Byron has 1, 2. Yeah, Logano has 1. Huh. I think, let's see, Truex has 2. Truex will be the. I don't know. Actually, it's hard to decide these. I mean, the seeding doesn't really wholly like matter a whole lot right now. I don't know if I can even. I just kind of want to get the playoff field right, but ooh, that's a voice crack. Truex will be 4, and then the 5 will be Blaney. He's usually pretty solid. I'm actually gonna put Blaney at the 6, and the 5 will be um, Byron. Then Kyle Busch. Sorry, did I have him winning a race this year? Yeah, I did. Right here. Boom, Kyle, and then Kurt Busch. Bowman will be. I'm just gonna put Bowman like right here, maybe. I think Reddick will be. Well, obviously Reddick's gonna get in. He's gonna be the 15. Briscoe will be this 14. Actually, nah. He's gonna have a better season. Reddick will have a better season overall. They'll have more playoff points for like stage wins and stuff. And then, let's get this right. And then go back. Okay, back to the 8 seed. Kurt Busch will be like the 10. I'm still trying to figure out this. So, um, who have I not put in so far? Logano, that's right. Logano will be 8. Then, um, hmm. Have I put everyone that's got a win in? No, Busher. Busher's gonna be the worst out of the winners. And then there's gonna be one guy that points in that's gonna be good. I'm trying to think of this, what he would be, but um, 11. Okay, what are the winners I haven't put in? Bowman. Yeah, I'll put Bowman in. Blaney, Elliott, Logano, Bell. Bell will be the 11. He was good last year, kind of inconsistent. And the 9 seed, might have to just move all these up. See, I don't know if Bell's gonna be 10. I feel like Kurt Busch is solid there. Um, Hamlin. I forgot Hamlin, bro. Oh, that's the main guy I forgot. All right, well, we're gonna put Hamlin a little higher. Can't believe I forgot that guy. Hamlin's gonna be the 5, and then this will all bump down. And at least for one guy to point in. And the one guy to point in, I think it will be. If we'll put main guy, I haven't put the win here. It's not Stenhouse. Cindric. I don't know if it's Cindric. I feel like we haven't really seen him run any ovals. I think he did. He ran mostly road courses last year in the Cup Series, and he's not like terrible at ovals. He's not the best. I'm trying to think here. Have I got all the JGR cars in? Yeah, I did. The HMS. Boom. Boom. Yeah. Stuart Haas, 14. I got this. And Almirola, I don't think Almirola. I mean, he might have a send-off win, but I feel like if that any win that come from Almirola will be like at the final Talladega race. Um, Haley, I don't think he'll have that good of a season. Not gonna lie. Um, not Burton, not Almirola, not LaJoy, any of these guys. Keselowski, actually Keselowski, he could point in. He wasn't that bad last year. He was kind of weird. He wasn't like he got the win, so he's locked in. That was his only win. That was the only real time he's competitive. And his crew chief made some questionable calls on strategy. But okay, well that's that done. So now let's go to the winners for the first round. I think the Darlington will be Larson. Larson will win Darlington. Kansas, oopsie, Kansas was who won it last year? Or who won it earlier? Who did I put the winner earlier in the year? Byron. Huh. I think Kansas will be Harvick. Harvick will win that, and then Bristol will be Hamlin. So that moves them on. So Larson and Elliott's gonna move on. Harvick's gonna move on, and then I put Hamlin. Truex will move on. I think so So these guys are all in off wins right here. These three. I feel like their points wouldn't be as much, but it wouldn't matter. There's not going to be a McDowell this year. I hope not. But Busher will be eliminated. Briscoe will be eliminated. Reddick, I think Reddick will climb up and take over Bowman's spot, and then Bell will be last, and then all these guys will move on here. Boom, Blaney, Byron. So they have that. All right, so now we get on to the next round. Texas. Man, what a sleeper race that's going to be. Texas will be the best car of the year. Like whoever can bring the best car, probably, unless it's like a caution fest. I think that race will go to Blaney. I don't know. I just have the feeling Blaney might show up that race. Dega's another wild card. Someone's gonna win that. That might not even be the playoffs. You know, actually, Amarola, he's retiring this year, which I almost forgot about. He's probably gonna win that and have a good send-off season without getting in the playoffs, obviously. But so that doesn't matter. That's not gonna advance anyone in Roval. Elliott won last 2 years, or last 2 of the last 3 years, and then Larson won last year after like coming off of a gearbox problem or electric problem. So that was kind of a nuts win. And you know, there's some weird guys. There's guys that are good at the Roval, but not good at anywhere else or any other road course. So, And Bell won the road course Daytona road course race last year. I don't know how good he did at the Roval, but I'm probably gonna have to go with Elliott to win that one. Go with the safe bet, you know what I mean? So we're gonna put Elliott there, Harvick and Larson. Truex will make it in. Hamlin will make it in. I think Byron might struggle a little bit during this round. He kind of did choke last year after having a good regular season. He was like third in points regular season, and he goes out at the round of 12, I think, if I remember that correctly. Um, yeah, so I don't know. And one thing I will harp on, I don't know if Reddick will actually make the round of 8, but if he makes the round of 8, man, he's gonna have a good shot at making Phoenix because Homestead's in there, and if he could get a good enough car to not finish third and finish like ahead of Hendrick guys, because I feel like Chevy's always good there for some reason. If they can, RCR can bring him a good car to Homestead, he'll win the race because he's kind of nuts there. Him and Larson are nuts, but now that they have their lower downforce package, it's gonna be like a battle of the ages. I feel like out of the two. And Custer was good there too in Xfinity. I don't know how Custer hasn't really translated over to Cup very well, but if they can bring good cars in his third year, he might have a chance doing that too. But I think Bush will make it over, or Blaney will make it over too. And I don't know if I want to put Reddick so high, but I might. I don't know. And Blaney's obviously going to go in because he won the Texas race that I have him at. Bell won't make it. I think, man, I don't know if I want to put Reddick. Reddick would have to go nuts in this to get up there because he would only have 5 bonus points from the win. Unless he wins stages, which he might actually win stages this year. But Reddick, Reddick will be in, and Logano. I don't know. Penske. I don't know. Penske's not. They weren't as good as they were in 2020. Obviously, they had like 2 cars in. They had what they had. Keselowski and Logano in 2020, and then the rest of them was Truex and Elliott, I believe. But I think Kurt Busch will get in, and Logano will have a bad Talladega after winning the first Talladega race. He'll have a bad Talladega, and at the Roval, he'll like get in a wreck with Kevin Harvick or something. All right, Vegas was a sleeper, or the playoff race was a sleeper last year. That Hamlin won, but Vegas, I think Kyle Busch will win Vegas. Where's Kyle Busch at there? Kyle Busch will win Vegas. You got Homestead. I don't know, man. I gotta. It's either gonna be Larson or Reddick. I feel like they're like pretty good at ripping the wall, and that's the main thing you can do there, especially with this lower package they have, lower downforce package they'll put in. I think. I mean, if Reddick wins that, that'd be insane. If he gets to the Final Four, He's not gonna win the championship, but like that'd be crazy to make their. Huh. Hmm. I think Larson's gonna win that. I think Larson's gonna have a stronger car. And then for Martinsville, I mean last year it was Bowman. It didn't even matter towards the playoffs. Um, after he dumped Hamlin, but I think there's a good chance that a playoff guy wins it this year. I think Harvick is. I mean, he choked in 2020. That was kind of funny whenever you messed up like that. But Truex, I believe, will win that. He'll go back to back in Martinsville. No, who did I put there earlier? Larson. Well, Larson already won. If he can win again, that'd be crazy. But I think Truex will win that. All right. So now final four would be Larson, Kyle Busch. Wait, I didn't have Kyle Busch moving on. Oh shoot, I gotta fix that. Sorry, Kurt, you're not making it over. But Kyle Busch will move on. He'll actually be the 4 seed. Oopsie. Truex will move it on, and Elliott will move on to the Phoenix race. Now for Phoenix, and it's a classic JGR Hendrick battle, by the way, too. For Phoenix, last year was a turn of events there. They had Elliott leading at the start. He got the pole, I believe, and then uh, I think in the midway phase, Hamlin was doing good. Truex was doing good. And then they had a caution that's like made Kyle Larson's pit crew like put kryptonite in their veins or something because they had like the fastest pit stop of the year to give him the lead. That's what won Larson the championship. I mean, so like all the cars were strong. There was like comers and goers out of the four of them. Like they all had the same car. It seemed like one guy would lead, then the next guy would lead, the next guy would lead, and then Larson would lead, and then Truex. So I don't know if it'll be like that next year or this year. Elliott obviously won 2020. Larson won 2021 at Phoenix. And earlier in the year, I put Truex winning Phoenix, so that would definitely help him going into this race. Yeah, I don't know. All right, hold on. Now I'm just looking over the playoffs real quick. I'm gonna put Byron in instead of Reddick. I don't think Reddick actually will climb that much. And if Byron struggles, he's a 6 seed, as go all the way down to the 8. So I don't know. I think Byron will make the round of 8. All right. Anyway, back to the championship race. I think Truex, to be honest, he's gonna clutch up and win that race there. And I think he has a good chance of being the champion. I don't know. Truex, he's not my favorite guy, but he's always there in the playoffs somehow. You can forget about him, and he's there. Like his 2020 season, he was he won Martinsville in like that Sirius XM car under the lights, and that's the only thing he did the whole year with his crew chief. And then this year, or I'm sorry, last year, he had a good season, I believe. Obviously made the final four, so that was good. His first time with his new crew chief to make final four. Hmm. But I think Truex has a good shot at winning the championship. And now that I feel like the Phoenix winner from the first race that they do at Phoenix will definitely help. But also, I mean, every car is loaded with like cheats and making the cars really good for those final four. Like that or Elliott car that was probably cheated up enough that they couldn't find some of the cheats in there, and he won the race. But yeah, I think that's a pretty solid one. I think these picks down here, it's hard to make like when you get from like Logano up, it's easy to make those playoff predictions. But from him down, like all these people here, whoopsie, it's hard to make that prediction. It's like especially this last spot because I feel like there's gonna be another 15 winner season, especially with the next gen being such a new car and like foreign to a lot of people. I feel like that would easily happen. But yeah, I think that's it. I think Truex is gonna win the championship. So just wanted to make this video just to look back on maybe in November when the championship race happens. So and hopefully I'm right, and hopefully I don't change it. If I might change this, tweak this a little bit, but this is definitely gonna be close to this. So yeah, I'm gonna end the season off with Truex winning both the last two races, and Larson's gonna have like 7 wins again overall, and Elliott's gonna have like 6. Hamlin's gonna have like 3, but Harvick's gonna have a couple. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like Larson could carry that on. It's just everything is dependent on how the cars are. Cause like I mean, last time they had a new package, or Hendrick got a new car, they struggled a lot with the Camaro. So I mean, they're keeping the Camaro, but I guess they're good that everyone is starting off on a fresh slate right now. So uh, it's gonna be a good season. I hope. I hope the Daytona 500 isn't like 2013, and I hope that. Honestly, I want Larson to win the championship, but I don't know if he'll actually do it. I'm a I can't lie. I'm kind of a little Larson fan. I'm a Hendrick guy, so I'm not gonna put my favoritism ahead of what I think will actually happen. But yeah, so thanks for watching.